If you're chasing happiness, you might be running straight into misery. That's not a quote from a modern therapist. That's Aristotle, over 2,000 years ago, sending a message straight into our chaotic, hustle-addicted world. In a time when everyone is chasing dopamine, Aristotle warned us, the goal of life isn't happiness. It's eudaimonia, a life of deep purpose, flourishing, and inner excellence. And today you'll learn why your endless pursuit of happiness might be making you feel empty, and how to change it before it's too late. Scroll, smile, like, repeat. We've turned happiness into a product, something to chase, post, and prove. But think about it. How many people do you know who have everything? Money, attention, achievements, and still feel anxious, lost, or numb? Modern culture sold us a lie, that happiness is a constant high. But Aristotle said, happiness isn't a feeling, it's a byproduct of a meaningful life. He called it eudaimonia, not pleasure, not excitement, but human flourishing. A life rooted in virtues, courage, wisdom, kindness, discipline, and lived in alignment with your higher self. In other words, don't chase moments, build meaning. Here's the trap. When you chase happiness as a goal, you start treating people and experiences like tools. You date for validation. You work for applause. You perform instead of live. But when happiness doesn't show up, when the relationship breaks, the job gets hard, or the applause fades, you panic. That's because chasing happiness trains your brain to fear discomfort. And as Aristotle knew, growth, depth, and joy all require discomfort. He wasn't against joy. He just believed it comes as a reward for something deeper, living in alignment with your best self. So what is the blueprint? Restored to Aristotle. A good life isn't built in bursts of pleasure. It's built in habits, repeated actions that shape your character. He said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. That means fulfillment is found in the gym, when you show up tired, in kindness when it's inconvenient, in truth when it costs you something. It's the discipline to live by values, even when no one is watching. Pleasure might give you a moment, or virtue give you a legacy. Here's the truth. You weren't born to chase feelings. You were born to become someone powerful, kind, and whole. So stop scrolling for happiness and start building a life of meaning. Because when you do, happiness doesn't need to be chased. It starts chasing you. If this resonated with your soul, don't just save it, live it. And if you're ready for more ancient wisdom to upgrade your life, hit subscribe. Let's build a life Aristotle would be proud of. So what do we do? Host, if we stop asking, what makes me happy right now, and start asking, what makes my life meaningful in the long run? Instead of chasing, we cultivate discipline, because goals need grit. Cultivate honesty, because truth builds freedom. Cultivate courage, because your dreams live outside your comfort zone. And above all, cultivate virtue, because when you live a life of character, purpose, and contribution, you don't just feel good, you become good. And that's what Aristotle meant by a life worth living.